Do you have a right shin tension, or it comes into like a stress issue, tension right somewhere around here in your right shin, especially on the right side? If so, this post and video is going to be targeted just for you, right? So the problem that happens is that what we are seeing right now is a huge trend, a lot more right shin tibia stress that people is coming with issues and stopping them from running, stopping them from impact sports. So what we want to go into that today is to kind of understand the mechanism of that issue and what's also globally driving this issue from a whole system approach, right? We might have heard from your practitioners or your coaches is that, okay, it's probably a strength issue, your glute is weak, you need to do your bended squats, your glute bridges and whatnot, but you do recognize that the problem never goes away. And also we're showing you like 1 or 2 tests you can use to actually determine, is this really a shin issue problem that we talk about, or is it more globally how the system is organizing itself, how is it strategizing that is creating this same issue over and over again. And if this stops you from running, and let me tell you this, that you actually can go back to run, right? You don't have to stop running, but you just need to be more intelligent in your interventions. If you understand what your body is actually telling you, the symptoms, and also what you need to do next. Okay, here's the problem. People only consider what's happening here on impact, right? But the thing, when you run, there's always going to be a lot of weight. What if when you're running, there's more weight going over to the right side? For example, you land, you have 70 kg of weight on the right, but when you land on the left, it's only 30 kg. And you're going to be doing this for 10 kilometers or even more over a long period of time. What can happen? Maybe stress down the shin because you're going to take a lot of impact to try to push it against the ground. So most people, I would say majority, like 90% of people, they are all rotated to the right. Okay, they're all rotated to the right. So see my posture, my body, my foot, I'm rotating over to the right, everything wants to go this way. Right? So that is going to put more weight, more center mass over on that side. So this side have to overcome gravity even more, especially when you run, which is a high impact activity. You can think what can happen down below, right? So everything's going over this way. When you run, you have to do a second thing, which is where it starts to create more of the problem. So you've got to be running like this, you're facing to the right and you're running like this, no problem. But when you run, you're going forward, right? You've got to look where you're going. So everything is here, you're trying to twist and crank everything back towards middle or forward. Right, you saw it? Everything's going out, I twist, come back middle. Right, so if you zoom in, look at the lower extremities here. If everything's going out, right? If I go everything going out, and I twist it back in, but it doesn't really rotate back center, it's just twisting at a distal lower portion. You can see this bone here is start to twist. So one's going up, one's going in, it's twisting like this. Right? So let me show you my stick. Look at the stick here. Okay, right now, this is the leg, the foot, this is the top part of the shin. If this doesn't move, right, this doesn't move because it needs to contact the ground. And this on the top one turns up more. You see the twist that's happening? And to the point that you can shorten the bone. The problem lies that, yes, your CG is over to the right. And the next thing is that you are also trying to produce more force. At the same time, this is going to create this shortening effect of the bone. Now, think about if the bone is this short, right, can you transmit force well up and down? No, you can't, right? And our bones are designed in this way to be able to transmit forces up and down effectively because it's a long bone. But if your bone that is short now, it's going to bend right into this direction here. You can see that the force transmission will be changed. And there'll be a lot of focal pressure, maybe somewhere you're feeling it all the time, right? This area here. So if you think about strengthening stuff, I don't think it will work that way, right? So again, now that we have identified the same issue, everything's rotating, right? Over to the right. You have to plant your foot down and produce force to go straight. You're going to create a huge twist. What you need to do right now, is to reduce the need for you to rotate to the right. That's one. More for lower extremity, the issue that you face, you need to restore back the bone. You need to restore back the bone to be able to lengthen again by reducing the turn to the right as well. But you can do two things, right? One is you change the system, how your body is responding and rotating the right, you stop it. Second is that you can go at that side of the complaint area to kind of untwist the leg bone as well to give you some relief, right?